So boom. Why rappers keep dating the same woman again? I'm gonna try and come at this with a fresh perspective and try to remember some of the same points that I made when I previously watched this the other day. Now that I have a working mic. You feel me? Word.
Now, if you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed this pattern. Rappers keep dating the same women, same faces, same couples, same relationships popping up again and again. And this pattern shows up everywhere in the rap game.
This nigga Drake, and yes, I'm a Drake hater. Yeah. So I'm gonna dick suck a little bit here.
Couples, same relationships popping up again and again. And this pattern
why he keep doing this little fucking batty hole lip, nigga? Nigga make his mouth look like a fucking batty hole. What's wrong with him? Why you keep doing this? Why you keep doing this? Why you keep doing this? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Shows up everywhere in the rap game. Even Drake and Future allegedly fell out after dealing with the same woman at one point. That's how small this circle really is. And here's the part nobody really breaks down. The dating pool in hip-hop is very tiny, like way smaller than people think. And to really show you what I mean, let me start this video off with a quick story. A couple years ago, I met this mid-level rapper. He had a Billboard charting record at the time and some decent buzz to his name. I met him backstage during one of his shows, and that was because a friend of mine had gotten invited and I just happened to be the plus one. So I'm backstage or whatever. There's a bunch of people there, right? The music is loud, etc. And then I noticed something really interesting. In the corner of the room, right, there's these 3 girls, 2 in red, 1 in black. And immediately, I actually recognized these women because I'd seen those exact same girls at another rapper show about like 6 months earlier. So I asked my friend, I'm like, hey, bro, who are those 3 girls in the corner? And then he looks at me and says, bro, they're just a part of the circle. At that point, I didn't really need to ask anything else.
Community crutches.
Confused. He was basically telling me they're regulars. They move around the whole industry. And that's just one real life example of this entire conversation. Once you really start paying attention, you realize rappers aren't dating from the whole world. They're dating from the same circles over and over. I'm talking same faces, same rooms, same rotation, just behind different doors. Now let's talk about some of those very popular faces in hip hop. Because if you've been anywhere near hip hop culture or even hip hop adjacent, you might recognize at least one of the women on the screen right now. Let's start with the one to the left, and that is Selena Powell, the self-proclaimed
again W. Aston Martin music instrumental in the background.
Industry thought. I did say self-proclaimed, okay? Selena has built a career off of exposing rappers, finessing situations, turning private moments into clout.
And I said it before, and I'll say it again.
Selena has built a career off of exposing rappers, finessing situations.
You have resources, you have the means to attract any bitch you want. Why is you sticking your dick inside this goddamn creature? What the fuck is this goddamn creature? Like, it's like if AIDS could be a person. You feel me? Stop it.
Turning private moments into clout. And she's taking pride in all this. This is her forte. Like, this is what she does. And then we have Ruby Rose, someone who got her first big breakthrough dating Playboy Cardi. She rode that momentum very nicely, got connected to the right people. And before you know it, she popped up in the Bad and Bougie music video. Wasn't Takeoff left off Bad and Bougie? RP to Takeoff. From there, Ruby Rose became a recognized face in the industry. She's dated several rappers in a game, built a massive IG presence, dropped music, launched an OnlyFans account. Now, Ruby is interesting because she really understood the environment very early.
So, boom. What I said last time I seen this about OnlyFans was half of these bitches is posting straight fucking bikini pictures on their OnlyFans, bro. Niggas don't want to see you in a goddamn fucking bikini. If niggas is spending any type of money and I don't see you spreading out your fucking goddamn back to your wide, extra wide, it's a waste of money. There needs to be some form of cheek spreading, yes, or some form of penetration. If those two things are not in place, then the OnlyFans is not worth it. I don't give a fuck who the bitch is. I want to see the whole. 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 Stinky, hairy, whatever condition it's in. I want to see that whole. You understand me, mama? I want to see the whole. I want to see it spread wide. Sophie Ring, for example. Bitch is a goddamn scammer. Your cheeks is fucking stupendous. Spread them shits, please. Wide. Take one cheek, take the other cheek and spread it. You feel me? OnlyFans is a fucking scam, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
On and turned visible.
I don't pay for that shit though, so I know I'm passionate. Like I've gotten scammed. I don't spend money on that shit, nigga.
Into a business model, and unlike a lot of the women who
never
got
have,
caught
never
up
will.
In the game, Ruby caught on to the game early and capitalized off of all of it, securing her own bag in the process. You gotta respect it. And then there's India Love, someone who didn't just pop up on Instagram like most people think. India actually first popped off on Tumblr back during that whole, aesthetic edits, it girl era. She built a serious following there before Instagram even became the move. And then after that, she picked up even more attention through reality TV and early IG culture. So by the time Instagram blew up, she was already
I don't want to get too negative with India because she really some fine shit. And that's not to say you shouldn't get negative with her regardless, because you know what I mean? What is a person's looks ain't got nothing to do with who it is on the inside, for real. Nothing to do with that, I can tell you that. Man, some evil bitches. Evil bitches with a 10 out of 10 face. Evil bitches. Yes. But what you doing fucking with DDG? Let me not sound like a dick sucker or a dick rider. Even. You feel me? Niggas gonna say I'm dick sucking Daryl. Niggas gonna say I'm dick sucking Daryl. But not what are you doing with DDG in the sense that what are you doing with a nigga like DDG? You have pussy hot from so many different industries. Your pussy has been around so many different industries, nigga. Like, what are you doing? You damn near 30. I can't be one to talk, but that's not the point. You damn near 30, and you trying to pop pussy on these streamer niggas. I don't know, bro. It really just seems like it's wherever the cloud is for this bitch. You feel me? For a lot of these bitches, it's wherever the cloud is. Because what type of content? What type of content is India Love gonna produce on Twitch as a streamer? A fucking goddamn get ready with me? Who the fuck wanna see that? Just drop the link. Drop the link and skin out your back to a wide as well. Because that's all you're good for at this point. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas can call me misogynistic. Just drop that goddamn link, bitch. That's all niggas want to see. Niggas want to see the whole. Niggas just want to see the whole. Anybody give a fuck about a goddamn get ready with me? Except for a bunch of goddamn parasocial dick sucking ass niggas. What?
Known face and slid right into that OG IG baddie / model, whatever you want to call it, right? Lane. So she's been in the mix for over a decade, and her first major mainstream moment came from her relationship with the game. At the time, she was 18 and he was 35.
That nigga turned her out and fucked up her whole life. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga turned her out and it fucked up her whole entire life. That nigga's penis completely changed the trajectory of that woman's life. Yes. And whoever was in her life, well, clearly her father is not around. Cause you not gonna be in my sperms, and you 18 fucking with a fucking 30-year-old nigga. Clearly her father is not around. I don't even need to do the research on that. I will do the research on that just to pop it in the video and fact check myself to say I was wrong or I was right. But her father was not around. I'm gonna make a strong assumption because again, you're not coming out of my ball sack. I'm raising you with the mental cognizance to make good choices and pick good people who actually give a fuck about you as a person. And you fucking with a 30-year-old rapper, nigga. Are you dumb?
You know, my dad didn't give me the talks that he was supposed to give me, so I blame him a lot for me feeling like I lived this fast life and just, I felt like I can make any and every decision on my own.
Not my sperms, nigga. Fuck no.
35? I know. It's crazy. Like 35? I know. 35? Yeah. And from that point forward, she's basically been connected to the same circle ever since. Last but definitely not least, we got Brittany Renner. She's another woman who's been in the mix for years, and yeah, she's mostly known for finessing the athletes, but she's been around the rap world as well. She dated Lil Uzi Vert actually way back, and she was even married to Kevin Gates for like
this shit was such a goddamn fucking. I'm not even a Muslim nigga, but like if you are anyone who is like Muslim, y'all niggas need to get some of your extremist friends to go find her because she fucking up your whole religion. Yo, you Muslim niggas need to take her off the map because what is this goddamn whore doing, bro? You know what's crazy? Oh my god, it must be a pack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Must be a fucking. It must be like the last level of whore evolution is either you turn into a nurse or a Muslim bitch. I swear to God, because it's the second time I've seen a goddamn ran through. I have one IRL example. I can't call the bitch name because God bless her. I hope she happy as fuck. But I seen one example of a real life bad bitch who she went through the full progression. She was through that young hot girl phase. She got ran through by a bunch of niggas at parties, and then it's like her mental cognizance kind of came down to place. Then she started doing some form of self-searching. All of a sudden, the bitch pop out with one of these shits on top of her fucking head top. She Muslim now. She Muslim, and she suck more cock than fucking goddamn Sarah J, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. This gotta be the last step evolution for whores. You feel me? This or a nurse, because as a nurse, you ain't really gotta change. You could just, I don't even know what the fuck wrong with them. I ain't gonna say too much about the nurse woman.
2 business days. Now, all of these women are basically the faces everybody recognize when people talk about the women who've been connected to the industry's biggest rappers for years. But here's the thing. This whole pattern, this rotation, this ecosystem, it didn't start with these women. Before the IG models, before the industry girl even became a term, it all started with one woman, a big throwback, a name from the blog era a lot of y'all will probably recognize, Cat Stacks.
I'm Cat Stacks. I got a lot of stories to tell. The people I expose in my blog aren't all the people I've been with. I've been to Lil Wayne's crib. I've been fucked them. A nigga gave me $1,200 motherfucking dollars.
Everyone tuned in during the blog era. You already know who this is. The first real rap groupie the internet ever saw. She was loud, unfiltered, unapologetic, and the definition of, I'll say.
And again, my brother in Christ. What's going through the head of and this is why I'm convinced that no matter what, bro, it don't matter. It don't even matter how many resources you have. Niggas will just fuck anything. And that's the sad, honest truth about this life. Not me personally. You feel me? I'm on a crazy dry spell right now. I haven't seen pussy since God knows when. You wanna know why? Because I refuse to fucking goddamn compromise for no little floozy whore. Pussy is goddamn. Listen, you see, if you a regular nigga who can have a conversation, pussy's one of the easiest things to come by. You understand me? Finding a good 10 out of 10 wholesome woman who's gonna be, you feel me, a God-fearing individual, has certain attributes in place. This is a little bit harder. Yes, pussy is easy to get, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm convinced niggas will just fuck anything. Niggas will just fuck anything. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas will go fuck anything, bro. Because what is this? You have the resources, the pull, whatever the fuck you have in place once you had a nigga at that level, and this is where you choose to slide up inside. You deserve whatever you get at that point. I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Hey, whatever the fuck I want to say. And her whole brand was basically exposing rappers. And
What
the
they
thing about
what they gonna say though? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So let me just go ahead and make that clear, right? You can be attracted to whatever the fuck you're attracted to. Dirty ass niggas. Yes.
She actually ended up revealing something nobody was even thinking about back then. And that was that rappers only deal with a select group of women. Now, Kat wasn't just around rappers. She was inside the parts of the industry people never see. And because she was proudly shameless, she talked about everything that she saw behind the scenes.
It was all publicity, entertainment, because to them, I just see them as business, not friend type. My family's my friend, but they're just business.
Real.
Now, that clip right there, that was Kat in her purest form. No filter.
You have to respect this. She's self-conscious. There's something about, my thing is, because I can respect these ones, you know. I can respect the self-conscious whore. I do. You know what you is. You're not trying to fuck around and fake it. I respect that. I don't respect you bitches who be trying to act like a goddamn good girl. When I check that goddamn phone, your fucking jawbone is getting stretched out by a fucking cock with the circumference of a Pepsi can. Yes, I don't respect y'all. But I respect the bitches who, like, they're forthcoming and they're like, yo, I just want some dick. I just want some dick and some bread. Okay, you might get it. Keep talking to me nice. You might get it. You feel me? I respect that. But it's this whole, I don't know if what it is bitches are trying to delude themselves that they not what they is. You feel me? I think what it is a certain sense of self-delusion. I don't want to admit that I'm a cock-hungry, money-grubbing whore. I don't want to admit that myself, so I'm going to go ahead and fuck around and lie to myself and lie to bigger niggas. You feel me? I don't respect that. I respect her, though. You a real one. You keeping it a stack. You might get some penis and some money. You feel me? You keep that up. And she's been. You feel me? Niggas respect that. Girl.
No secrecy, no protect the brand. Like this woman she just didn't give a fuck, okay? And she moved exactly like that.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, Kat Staggs became the blueprint for what we now call the industry girl. And yeah, let's be honest, she was definitely clout chasing like crazy. That was her whole hustle.
And I'll say it again. Well, let me preface this by saying this. Beauty is an eye of the beholder, but look at this goddamn nigga right here. Look at this nigga right here. You understand me? Look at this nigga right here. Your bitch will fuck. Well, maybe not your bitch, but some bitches will fuck damn near anything once enough money's on the table. You feel me? A lot of you niggas is out there with your girl thinking that, oh my God, she got standards for her box. She got standards for her pum pum. Let enough money get on that table and see if she fold, nigga. See if the pussy walls open up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I told this story before, but I gotta tell it again. Oh my God. I remember oh my God, one of my long, oh fuck. One of my longtime girlfriends in the past, you feel me? We was just chilling one night. You know when you having a good night? You've everything is in the world is aligned, and all of a sudden your bitch just decide to ask you some bop shit that make you question your entire existence on this earth and wonder if you should blow her brains out as well as yours. You feel me? Call it a day. We was chilling, and then she randomly asked me, how much amount of money would it take for you to let me have a one night stand with the next nigga, or how much amount of money would it be okay for me to have to give up the box for, sell the box for? So she was asking me, how much is the pussy worth? And I was like, what the fuck is you asking me right now? Don't ask me that goddamn question. And she's like, oh, it's just a hypothetical. Oh. And then I said, don't ever ask me that shit again. What I should have said was, bitch, do you want to die? You feel me? But again, as a young man, you navigate the world a little bit differently. You let a lot of shit slide when you have a bad bitch in your life. You feel me? Ain't no goddamn hypothetical. Do you want me to cut up your goddamn ovaries and sell them on the black market? My fault. In GTA.
But here's the funny part. Even while she was doing it for attention, she was accidentally pulling back the curtain on something way bigger than her. She showed you the same thing over and over again. These rappers are basically all running through the same group of women. And once you put those pieces together, you finally understand why this keeps happening. It all comes down to one thing, and that word is access. Who gets in, who stays in, who even has the proximity to step into the room in the first place.
One of the first questions that someone asked was why rappers recycle the same women. I wonder why.
I'll tell you this. I think they recycle the same women because are all in the same circle.
When people talk about access, here's what it really means. Rappers aren't choosing from the world. Their environment is choosing for them. They deal with whoever is actually available in their world, not the millions of people the internet imagines. And once you take a look at the rooms they're actually moving in, studios, backstage, private events, late night sessions, that huge dating pool everybody thinks exists shrinks very fast. The circle becomes tiny, not because they don't have other opportunities, but because those are the only people who even exist in their day-to-day reality. Because the truth is this, most artists spend their days locked in studios, catching last-minute flights, doing press runs, moving city to city, sleeping strange hours, surrounded by the same team, in the same environments on repeat. So even though they're technically meeting people every day, they're not making real connections with anybody. Their schedule doesn't allow it. Their security, depending on what level they're at, doesn't allow it. Their fame, depending on what level they're at, doesn't allow it. So naturally, they end up dating the people who are already in the mix, already in those rooms, already accustomed to their lifestyle. And once you understand that, the whole question of why do all these rappers date the same women starts making a lot more sense.
No, it really don't. It still to me don't, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said it last time I seen this. Say it again. Yes, your schedule is busy as fuck. You have certain responsibilities, and this, that, and the third. Bro, if you a regular nigga, and a real ass nigga, it take you 2 weeks max to get some pussy from a random. Yes. You feel me? A 1 week talking stage, possibly to establish some vibes, a couple FaceTime calls to solidify those vibes. Oh my god, yo, oh my god, nigga, the FaceTimes is really what be locking it in. I swear to god, yo, you get a bitch on FaceTime, you can have a conversation, you not a weird ass nigga, you getting some box. I swear to god. It's not that hard. So as a regular nigga having that perspective, you tell me you don't have a week, you can't take a week out of your time, nigga. You can't take a week out of your time to talk to a bitch. You feel me? Just text a bitch, FaceTime a bitch. You niggas have free time. There's not everybody got some free time, nigga. And yes, using your free time on a bitch is insane. I completely understand that, especially when you could be doing something productive, which is why I'm not doing it these days. You feel me? Niggas just lock the fuck in. You feel me? My cocky is dry. Yes. But that being said, once you at that level and you have certain things established, you can take a little bit of time to, you feel me, chat or whatever the fuck, nigga. And again, once you are a nigga with a specific type of platform, the chatting, that 2 week stage, you can cut that shit to like 3 days. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If you know how to fucking have a conversation, I promise. Especially if the bitch is fanned out. So you gonna tell me you can't find some little low key fine shit who nobody knows? Just nobody knows this bitch, bro. Some look like, cause again, these women who are not in the industry, they make a lot of these artificial plastic body bitches look like dog shit. So what are we doing? I'll never get it. And RIP to this nigga, bro. RIP Mac.
And here's the thing. This whole dating ecosystem they're in, it's basically one big recommendation loop. Because most of these dudes are not best friends, but they all move in the same.
I don't want no cocky, no pum pum recommendation from the next man cocky. You feel me? I don't want no pum pum recommendation from the next man cocky head. You feel me? I don't want no pum pum recommendation from the next man cocky head. You feel me? Fuck I look like, nigga. What is that? We don't want that, nigga.
Exact circles. In other words, they're doing shows together, which means they're backstage together. They're at the same studio sessions. They share the same promoters, security, videographers. They hit the same clubs and the same after parties.
You know, my dog, you don't share all tight. You know, my dog, you don't share pussy grip. Grip. Oh, no, my dog, I don't know that. But thank you for telling me, and now I know to avoid the bitch because you've been up inside her walls. Yes, that's how it should work. That's the mentality a lot of niggas should have. I'm not gonna lie, it's giving a little bit fetish. Yes, to me, it's giving a little fetish. Why the fuck you wanna fuck every your man's is fucked as well? It's the same type of energy as when, I guess, if it's just a tuta, you feel me? A whore that the boys is passing around. I've never been one to do that, but I know niggas do it all the time. Niggas be passing around the same bitch within their friend group. I've never been one to do that, and my niggas have never been one to operate on that type of timing because niggas get their own bitch. You feel me? I feel like that it's giving a little fetish, because why you want to stick your dick in the same place? You want to have the same experience. We high five about it after? Oh yeah, and her walls grip like that when you choke her too, nigga. No, we no. You could have original experiences when it comes to these women. You don't have to have the same ones as you niggas. Yes, you don't have. You don't have to. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You see the problem is. I'll tell you what the problem is. I'll tell you what the problem is. Sex is supposed to be one of the most sacred things that we can do on this earth. You understand me? It's supposed to be one of the most sacred things that we can do on this earth. And niggas have turned it into a goddamn hobby. Yes. You just fuck anything, don't you? Yes.
Parties. And what happens is this. Once a woman
Again, that's why that goddamn AIDS rate is so fucking high. Niggas is dying because they can't keep their fucking dick in their pants. You feel me? And bitches is dying because they can't take a second to check if their nigga's asshole is blown out by a gay nigga. Now you have AIDS. You see how that work?
close to one rapper or is even seen around him, her name automatically travels through that whole network. Yeah, she been around the homies. Yeah, she's solid. Yo, she a little crazy, but she's definitely loyal. She's safe. She knows how to move. Whatever, right?
She know how to
That's
swallow.
the recommendation loop. It's not organized, it's just how the industry operates. So when a woman enters that world, she's not just dating one rapper, she's basically introduced to the whole gang by default. Because once you're in that circle, you're accessible to everybody inside that world. To them, she's the safe option. Not the best option, not the baddest option, far from, because a lot of the fans be way better than
You
these.
see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
These industry women, right? That's another conversation. She's just the familiar one. And yes, it's very transactional in most cases, but nobody looks at it like that. Because at the end of the day, these are all grown adults coming together, knowing what it is, and they're all benefiting from it somehow. So it's really just the unspoken system that's been a part of hip hop forever. Now let me give you guys a clear example of what I mean. Y'all know Sexy Red, right?
Yes.
Of course you do. Now before Sexy Red blew up, she wasn't living this superstar lifestyle. On one interview with Sean Cotton from Say Cheese, she talked about having like $30 in her pocket back then. She was broke, she was grinding, she was trying to figure things out. And here's the interesting part, right? Before Sexy Red became popular, she was already spending a lot of time in Chicago, specifically around rapper FBG Duck, who was popping in Chicago before he got killed in 2020.
You met FBG Duck before he passed, and you traveled to Chicago to meet. Was it to meet him specifically?
No, it was to shoot my video.
And this footage of Sexy Red being around FBG Duck and a bunch of other people somewhere, I don't know where this is. This footage.
What do you think the chances are? The chances are that she know the nigga who, you hear me, is giving backdoor. I'm reaching though, but Sexy Red is definitely the type of bitch to drop that low. You could tell. Like some bitches, you gotta wonder. Like I literally seen a video on Instagram of this nigga who pulled up to his quote unquote girlfriend's friend's house, and it was actually a group of niggas who was going to rob him and kill him. And the girl looks like the bitch looks like she played fucking Minecraft. to put it lightly. You feel me? She looks like she played goddamn Minecraft and Roblox anime games. This is why you can't trust nobody. You feel me? But sometimes you could tell easily just off of a visual appearance. And again, this is not to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes you should. Yes, sometimes you really should. But sometimes you could tell easily off of a visual appearance and just the personality and the things that are being said, the type of bitch that will drop the low. Sometimes you can't. Be careful. Be very goddamn careful. You mean me? I ain't gonna lie.
Popped up when Sexy Red started blowing up.
What's your rap name?
I don't know yet. Song with Red though.
Now, I'm not saying that anything happened between them. That's none of my business. Like, generally, I don't even care, right? The point is this. She was already inside that environment. She was already around that circle. She already had proximity to the culture before she ever had a name in the game. Even after that, Sexy Red was allegedly connected to Chief Keef at one point, and I'm pretty sure they were dating. I'm pretty sure, but it's another conversation, right? Again, same circle, same ecosystem, same route to visibility. Sexy Red didn't pop out of nowhere. She was already moving through the exact rooms that eventually pulled her into the industry. And that's how this...
So I'm saying, bro, 90% of this shit in life is networking. I swear to God. And it's gonna be hard if niggas don't fuck with you. It's gonna be hard, especially if niggas think you're gonna be problematic or possible competition. Nigga, I ain't gonna say too much. But 90% of this shit is networking, bro.
World works. Once you're inside those environments, you're not connected to one person, you're connected to the whole network. And that network runs on one thing: familiarity. Because here's the part that nobody really ever talks about, which is something that I touched on earlier. Although these women may not be the best option or even, the most attractive one, they're usually the most predictable option. And when I say predictable, I mean this. They already understand the lifestyle, the chaos, the late nights, the pressure. So rappers don't have to explain themselves or risk being misunderstood. And honestly, that applies to anybody. You don't have to be a rapper to relate to this, right? Whatever life you live, you don't want to sit there breaking down your whole schedule, your stress, your routine to somebody you're dating. You just want somebody who gets it. And
this is true. The last woman I spoke to seriously on a consistent basis, cut the bitch off after 3 months, I ain't gonna say too much, was a nurse shorty. She had a crazy schedule. Bitch was working night shifts and she just wanted to come through at like 11:15, get cracked. Every night. Just get her shit cracked. Just de-stressed after dealing with whatever the fuck she was dealing with in that hospital. You understand me? But I peep signs. I'm not gonna say too much. Again, I'm not gonna say too much about you nurse bitches. God bless you. God, for those of you who really got into that profession to help niggas, to heal niggas. God bless you. God bless you. But the whores know what I'm talking about. The whores know who I'm talking about. And y'all have that stereotype for a goddamn reason. I'm not gonna say too much. But yes, I can attest to this. Niggas in their personal life, they don't want to have to constantly explain their schedule, especially with someone who they're romantically involved in. They just want a nigga to get it. You feel me? And I got it. Come through at 11:50 and get your shit cracked and ate up. Word.
Predictability goes a very long way in an industry where
That's just my before bed nut at that point. You feel me? I was gonna stroke my tip regardless, so you might as well come over and drain my balls. You feel me? It was a good arrangement while it lasted.
nothing else is
Until I started to
think about it
peak
like this.
game.
Being a rapper today means living in constant uncertainty. 1 month you're up, the next month you're praying the algorithm isn't killing you. One mistake can
Is this Kylie? Is this Kylie?
ruin an entire rollout. One headline can tank your
Who was she with? Oh, that was Tyga. Oh my god.
the algorithm isn't killing you. One mistake can ruin an entire rollout. One headline can tank your momentum. There's no stable schedule, no routine, no structure. So when everything around you is chaos, your brain naturally gravitates towards whoever feels familiar. And psychologists call this the familiarity bias. You don't need to graduate from Harvard to understand this.
I don't need no bitch with no pussy that is known. You understand me? I don't need no bitch with no known pussy. Especially not at that level. The fuck? Oh, you know my bitch, you know my bitch, you know. I'll be damned, nigga. Stop it.
It's very simple. Your brain likes what it recognizes. Your brain trusts what it's seen before, even if it isn't the best choice. It's the easier choice because you know it. When your whole life is unpredictable, the familiar woman, the one already in those rooms, already around the team, already used to the lifestyle, automatically becomes the safer pick. There's no time to slow walk a new relationship, no time to figure out who's real and who's clout chasing. So the people already in that circle, the faces they've seen or watched move in that environment, either on social media or in real life, end up becoming the safer choice by default. I remember something Tupac said back in the 90s. He spoke about this exact topic in one of his records. The song is called All About You. And the hook goes, every city we go, every video, I see the same hoes. And at the end of the song, Snoop Dogg jokes about flipping through different music videos and seeing the same exact women in every single one. So they've been talking about this for decades. The only difference now is that the internet made it impossible to miss. Social media amplifies everything. Who's dating who popped out with who unfollowed who. And that pattern becomes a...
Again, she's so beautiful, bro. Beautiful ass woman. And I made the point yesterday, bro. I need y'all niggas, whoever's gonna watch this on YouTube, to take a look at the woman in your life. The woman who you find very attractive. The woman who you claim to be 10 out of 10s. The woman that you might possibly be gooning to. Yes. Do they have a large, big ass forehead? I honestly feel like big forehead is just bad bitch evolution. We soon not gonna have no bitches with no regular size foreheads because only the big forehead bitches is getting breeded. You understand me? There's something about a woman with a big ass forehead. Science has given them a large forehead. It's more surface area for you to kiss on and release your semen on. Yes. Look at the woman that society claims to be extremely beautiful. I guarantee you 4 out of 5 of them have a big ass fucking forehead. Start opening your goddamn eyes and taking in life. You feel me? The big forehead women are winning, nigga.
Form of promotion in itself, because when two recognizable names link up, it's not just a relationship, it's a headline.
Yo, she's
it's
so gorgeous, bro.
It's free
what
marketing
the
on
fuck?
both sides. The circle didn't get smaller, the visibility just got louder, and that's thanks to social media. At the end of the day, it all comes down to proximity. When the same 5 people are in the same rooms, living the same lifestyle every single day, of course they're going to end up dating the same people. Of course we see the same faces linking up. So the real question is this: does hip-hop actually have a dating problem, or is it just a lifestyle that comes with it? The environment, the reality of being stuck in a world where proximity decides everything. I guess that's where I would ask you.
Again, God bless Wiz Khalifa, but I could not imagine breeding a bitch who was previously claimed to be playing in Kanye West's fucking dirty asshole. You feel me? God bless him. But yeah, man, this video reaction is over.
Why rappers keep
dating the same woman? Because they're fucking dirty. And and lazy to go find a regular degular bitch. That's my opinion. You feel me? Word.
Baby, you can't get this dick cause you gon' fall in love. Baby, you can't get my trust. She said I ain't shit until I run it up. Yeah. So I been on the hunt. Like dollar sign. More money, more problems. More money, more problems.